Hey everyone, welcome to That Pedal Show. Dan here.
Mick here. Welcome to the show. Please subscribe.
Yes, and please head to thatpedalshowstore.com and grab yourself some merch. It's what all the cool kids are doing this year.
We don't want this to be too scientific, right? It is a Fender Custom 64 hand-wired Deluxe Reverb and the standard 65 Deluxe Reverb reissue. Both popular amps from Fender, one phenomenally more popular than the other because of the price point. You'll know from That Pedal Show that we have made a video called The Best Guitar Amp in the World, featuring one of these amps. They've currently got tape on the front of them, so we can't tell them apart, but we can tell them apart. We'll peel it off in a minute.
Okay.
Also, just before we get going, one of these amplifiers was on stage last night with Bill Frisell at the Wiltshire Music Centre. I'm going to put a picture of Bill's settings right here. He played the standard factory PCB one.
And, oh my goodness.
Yeah, so if you're starting this video going, oh my God, my 65 Deluxe Reverb is going to be put to shame by the hand-wired one, forget it.
Yep.
Bill sounded unbelievable last night. So, but we do want to know, because we get asked this question a lot, you know, what is the difference between the custom shop hand-wired one and the standard production one? We've got a bunch of pedals on the board, an overdrive, albeit quite a Gucci overdrive from Vemuram, the Shanks ODS one. We've got the heavy water boost from Thorpy and the jam delay Llama. When they are there just to say what happens when you turn a boost or an overdrive on. We really want to be listening to the sound of the amplifiers. Main differences in the amps.
For the speaker?
Yeah, which I didn't know. And we're going to put that to the test in the second half of the video, where we're going to put them through the same cabinet.
Yeah, but that's a big one. And then one has a PCB. The other one is hand-wired or tagboard.
Also, just to say that in the 64 Custom one, the cabinet is pine.
Oh, wow.
Whereas in the
reissue,
I think it's ply. It might be ply, but it's pine in the.
That's very cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it also contributes to the weight, as does the speaker, which has a smaller magnet, and we'll detail what they are on the screen. In addition, in a traditional Deluxe Reverb from the mid-60s, the second channel is called vibrato, and it gives you access to the reverb and the vibrato. In the 64 Custom hand-wired one, the reverb is also available on channel 1.
Nice.
And apparently it does contribute a little bit to some idling noise, but don't know about that. So, Dan, let's start then. What the questions we've got today are, you know, let's get a nice clean sound up, let's get them crunchy, and let's get them heavily overdriving, and just see how they differ. We'll get a listen to the reverbs and trems, and obviously we'll hit them with some pedals, and then we'll hear them with that. We'll take the speaker out of the equation and put them into the same cabinet.
Beautiful.
I'm going to set the amps so that they are as clean as they can be with Dan playing red, because at the moment they're both overdriving a little bit. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, one is overdriving significantly more than the other.
Yeah.
So different.
Fascinating. We've said many times before that the taper, the volume knob taper on Deluxe Reverbs changes massively. Oh, by the way, for all of you who say, oh God, you have to do the bright cap mod, you have to replace the speaker, I just refer you again to Bill Frisell last night playing it totally stock, totally standard, no need for any of those things.
No, unbelievable.
So we get that you might prefer it, but
yeah,
it works.
It is an option.
It works without doing
it really does.
So what we'll have seen is the amps at roughly the same volume. One of them is on 4, the other one is on 2.
Really?
Yeah, well, we've noticed that in our one, obviously we're giving the game away, but here it doesn't come alive until 4.5 on the volume knob, whereas this other one is coming alive before that.
Right.
Let's try some humbuckers a minute. It sounds like my guitar is broken. It literally sounds like my guitar is broken compared to that.
Okay.
So we need to change it up. Can you help?
Yes.
And to me, because we know which amp this is the point below which it's just not working.
Yep. Okay.
So what you'll find is when you put that volume knob between 4 and 5, it will come alive.
Okay.
Fascinating. The mids are in a completely different place. Like this one's much more scoopy.
Yep.
That one's got much more mid focus. This one is overdriving way earlier.
Yep.
And I think that's the speaker.
Can I just try one thing? I just want to turn this one up a little bit more, just to hear the Les Paul with a little bit of deluxe.
Well, let's do that. Let's turn up then. We haven't really stayed very much on clean sounds, but we're going to move into overdrive sounds. So let's do it. This one, because we know it, it starts overdriving at about 5, and then by the time you get to 7 or 8, it starts to sound like rock.
Okay.
So that was, how far did you get up?
8.5.
Yeah. Sounds great with the Leicester. Sounds like rock, right?
It really
Let's
does.
see if this one does the same thing.
Okay.
It's literally half as loud as the other one.
Yeah. Yep.
Because of that speaker, I reckon.
Yeah.
Sorry you can't see what Dan's doing there. He's just turning it up. He was giving some hand signals as to where we were on the...
Yeah, I got to 8 on that one, and it was just...
Nothing more, was it?
No, that was it.
I think... And it was into overdrive much quicker. And it was... yeah, I mean, it's a bit pointless saying this amp, that amp. Obviously, the one that's quieter with the lesser speaker is the hand-wired one. Now, I'm preferring the EQ of that one.
Yeah, I agree.
But I'm preferring the sound of that one.
I agree.
Because it's so much louder. Let's try a couple pedals. Have a go with a couple pedals, Dan. And before you do that, I just need to check because I've got a feeling it's one of these mics. Great. Little tweakaroo there. So what we'll do is we'll set the amps back on their point of breakup and pick a pedal of your choice. What surprised me the second we turned the Shanks on was how much the Shanks sounds like the amp overdriven.
Yeah, isn't it great? Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. Tell you what though, whatever's going on with that speaker, it's just not handling the rock.
It's at the volume we play that amp at, this speaker is not in the game. No. We're thinking it's the speaker. Let's see if it is the speaker. I don't want to go on with this speaker.
No, I agree.
It's too low volume.
It is.
It's breaking up too much.
Yeah, it's not giving us a true representation of the amp, I don't believe.
Yes. Now, let's say that if you are in a lower volume environment and you want some sweetness of that amp at a lower volume, this speaker's going to suit you much better. Right. Because you can get the amp going and it will start to break up. Yeah. Like if I play, just do a quick demonstration of that, because I know, you know, Dan and I are so used to playing loud all the time that we forget, I'm ashamed to say, that a lot of people play quietly. So I've turned that one down to just below its sweet spot, which is at about 4, and this one's on 2.
Okay.
So the hardwired one is on 2 and the regular production one's on 4, bearing in mind that the volume pot tapers are very, very different. So setting the controls all the same would make no sense. Just turn the treble up to 6 and the volume is still at 2. And this, if you look at the dB meter, is probably reading on about 83, 84, is it?
At lower volumes, I massively prefer that.
Me too.
Massively.
Now, bear in mind, you've only got 2 EQ controls on the PCB standard reissue one. Well, they're all on both of them. You've got bass and treble, right? And the relative positions of the bass and treble sort of determine the mid-range. But the amount of clarity in that is way more.
Way more. At that lower level.
At that lower level, without a doubt. And I prefer it massively. Now, for those of you who do have this amp and do insist that the bright cap mod must be done, that is not bright enough for me. And that has the bright cap fully intact.
Right. Okay.
With the volume at 4. So there's a bit of an odd taper on that one. So loud with overdrive.
Yep.
That one. The standard PCB one with the more powerful speaker. Low volume.
Completely.
Almost infinitely sweeter with this guitar anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on. Let's use both amps through the same speaker so that we're taking the speaker out of the game.
And we're back in the room.
We've put down a custom Zilla 1x12 open back cab with a WGS12L speaker in it. Now the WGS12L is, shall we say, inspired by the famous EV. Very smooth response. It's a very powerful speaker, so there's no way it's going to start breaking up in the way.
That's how I describe you, Mick. Smooth and powerful.
Hey, less of the smooth if you don't mind.
Not like Ken. Anyway.
And so we should be hearing more amp and less speaker now. Before, I felt very strongly in the 64 hand wide, we're hearing a tremendous amount of speaker.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're always hearing the speaker, but you know what I mean. So, yeah, Dan, play a bit. I'll explain what's happening as we go. Take a bit of video so you can see where the controls are. And it's quite a different experience.
It really is.
really hearing the bright cap in the 64 hand wired now.
Yep.
So
now this would be interesting because you still get the reverb in this channel, right?
hopefully, give it a go.
Fascinating.
Observation number 1. The normal channel in this one sounds much more like the bright channel in that one.
Much more like that.
So this one has a much more aggressive bright cap.
Yep.
And actually, I don't even know if it is a bright cap because when you've got it
turned up,
it's still there.
Yeah.
Now, that was a problem on Dan's, well, it was a problem for me on Dan's telly, you might like it. What was the problem before with the Gibsons was just not enough treble anywhere.
Yeah, right.
So I'm thinking...
There for the Leicester. Yeah, let's hear this.
So I've gone up to 4.5 on the hand wired. Fascinating.
Amazing.
So, just before we carry on, I'm just going to give you a quick... I'm just going to do a flick over where the knobs ended up there.
It's the mids in the hand-wired one. It just sits in a different place that I really dig. There is that's scoopier still. Even with this using the same speaker, that amp has a fundamentally different mid-range. And I do dig that one. Especially with the Les Paul and that extra bit of mid kick.
I definitely prefer it for the kind of cleaner to mid-gain tones. With the humbuckers, it's got more about it.
Yeah.
It's just got more about it.
Agreed.
But I think cranked up on its own, I prefer that one.
Oh,
it sounds more like a Marshall, that one.
Right.
When it gets cranked. We do it every experience day. And this one, actually in the normal channel is great. In the bright channel, is like,
yeah, right.
Probably better with humbuckers than thing. Just imagine if we totally forgot to test the tremolo and reverb in both amps.
We're professionals. We wouldn't do such a
Totally
thing.
professional. We got to the end of the video and we're like, well, we haven't even really talked about the reverb or the trem, which is such an important part of the Deluxe Reverb.
Yes.
So for all the Strat people going, where on earth is the Strat? It's a Deluxe Reverb. Here is the Strat. We're going to have a quick comparison of the reverb and trems in both amps. Still using the WGS 12L speaker so that
it sounds so good with these amps.
The difference is, yeah.
I dig it.
Yeah. So no reverb and tremolo then. Here is that one, which is the standard one. And I'm going to try and play the same thing to give you grounds for comparison, okay? Oh man, it's dry. Stick some reverb on, for God's sake. I'm having to jam in between the two positions here. There is a lot of RF, look, watch. So if I do this, it's to get rid of the RF. With 3 foot switches on the floor, one for each amp and one to switch between them. Can we just listen to the extent of the reverb?
Yep.
Can I just have a listen to that one? Like maybe put it on 1 and just go up to 4 or 5 or something. is killer. And can we just finally try the sort of set the tremolo depths minimum, and let's see what the speed spans.
Okay.
That's the sound.
It is undeniable. What's really interesting is the different waveform between the two.
Yeah.
That's got more of a slopey edge on it. That's smoother.
Yeah. I'll stick in the... I don't know how the tremolos are derived. I wonder if because that one's hand-wired, it's got the different circuit.
No, it should be... They should both be power amp.
I'm not sure they are. I'll confirm on screen.
Interesting.
I'll confirm on screen.
Okay. Okay, here's an interesting question.
It's tough, isn't it?
It's very tough. We're going to record tomorrow and we're going to grab a Deluxe Reverb. Which one are you grabbing to film with?
It depends, because I know that one so well.
Yeah.
And I know that on its 4.5 spot, it just works brilliantly.
Yes.
This one feels tweakier.
It feels tweakier, and also we'd have to replace the speaker in there.
Oh yeah, no, that speaker's got to go.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So,
I mean for a low volume, if you playing at low volume or lower volume, and you want the amp to have some life at lower volume, I think it's a perfect speaker choice.
Yep.
But it is a super vintage breakup.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't like that kind of. It sounds almost tweedy to me, actually.
Yeah.
The way it's kind of.
Yeah.
But for the volumes and for the headroom that we like, there's plenty of it when you beef the speaker up. We've proven that. And I think actually it's louder. It does seem louder to me.
Right.
Did it seem louder to you?
I think it seems louder because of where the mids sit.
Right.
You know, this feels like it's got more headroom because when you it takes a bit more, and maybe it's the pot taper, but it feels a bit cleaner. But when it kicks in, you just hear the edge of the note a little bit clearer. But because of the mid-range of this one, it's got more of a Black Crowsy thing.
That means the hand wired.
The hand wired one, sorry. This one. I can just...
It's not cut and dried, is it?
No, it really isn't.
I tell you what I was expecting. We didn't say it at the top of the video. I was expecting to hear clarity, depth, more harmonics, more overtones. I was just expecting to hear a more grown-up version of it. And I think with the clean tones, that's there.
Yeah.
The distorted tones, I'm on the fence about.
Yeah.
Can't wait to hear it recorded.
Yeah, no, definitely.
What do you think? You've got a gig tomorrow. Which one?
If I can put that speaker in that amp, 100 every day of the week.
Yeah. So you go for the hand wired with a more powerful speaker.
Yeah.
I think I would as well.
Yeah.
Watch this space then, because that amp will get a new speaker soon enough. All right. Thanks for watching. Not exhaustive, hardly scientific. Just plug in and see where we get to. Hopefully that's interesting enough. Please go to that Pedal Show store and buy stuff. It's how we stay on the air.
Indeed. And also please subscribe to the channel. It really helps. Massive thank you to our patrons on Patreon. Thank you so much for your support. And also a massive thank you to our preferred retailers in the UK and Europe.
Anderton's Music of Guildford in Surrey. We used to say this all the time.
And our mates in Australia.
Would be Pedal Empire of Brizzy Aussie.
Brizzy Aussie. Brilliant. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day. And we'll see you on Monday for VCQ, where you can tell us which one you prefer.
Yeah. I can't wait to hear it recorded.
Indeed.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.